You might actually be a great guy with a lot to offer, but if you're making these common mistakes, people, and especially women, find it draining to be around you. So in this video, I will teach you what I call the good energy shortcut. It will show you 3 truths that instantly flip how people perceive you, so you naturally become the guy everyone wants to hang around with. I'm Steven. A few years ago, I was weak, insecure, and no matter how hard I tried, I could not get a girlfriend. After 3 years of fixing every part of myself, I got into shape, got my first girlfriend. 2 years later, I married her, and now I'm surrounded by amazing friends. And today, I coach young men to build that exact same life, and I put the entire system into a book. So let's start with truth number 1. You have to stop being miserable, because your bad mood pushes everyone away. You know the guys who are always in bad mood, always seem sad or depressed. Did you notice how they never seem to have girls or friends around them? That's because we as people want the good energy in life. Because here's the deal, all of us can be sad and lonely by ourselves, but not all of us can be happy by ourselves. That's why some of us need happiness and good energy from the outside, aka from other people. Imagine the kind of power you will have if you become the guy who brings positive energy with him. You will have both men and women circling around you because everyone wants a piece of that. But the funny thing is, they don't even know why. Nobody takes the time to sit down and understand why they are friends with someone or why they like someone. They just say they do. And that's who you need to become. The guy who everyone wants to be around without anyone even realizing why. And you can do that simply by becoming a happier person and having an aura of positive energy. And this leads us perfectly to truth number 2. There is a clear way to become happy, and that is to fix all of your problems. First of all, the biggest reason most people aren't happy is because they have too many problems in their lives that just keep crushing them. And I'm guessing so do you. If you are not a naturally happy person, this will be difficult to hear. But the thing is, you will never be happy. There will never be something that will happen to you that will make you happy and keep you happy forever. Because happiness is a feeling, and feelings come and go. And not only do they come and go, if you wait for something good to happen before you allow yourself to feel happy, well, that is exactly the reason why you aren't happy. Because here is the deal. What real happiness is literally just not having problems that crush you every single day. So here is exactly what I mean by this. If you are going to the college you don't want, then drop out and go to the one you want. If you work at a job you don't like, then quit and find a job you like. If there isn't a job you like, at least find a job that is better and you don't hate as much. If you don't like the way you dress, then go buy new clothes. If you aren't making enough money, then go get a second job for a month and earn more money. If you hate where you live, start looking for a new place and move. If you are surrounded by negative people, cut them out and find new friends. If you hate your haircut, then go to a different barber and have him style it in the way you actually want. If your car keeps breaking down all the time, then sell it and buy a more reliable one. If you are tired of eating the same food every day, then learn to cook something new. If your room is a mess and it depresses you, then clean it today. If you hate your phone, save up for a month and buy a new one. If you are lonely on weekends, get a hobby that keeps you out of your house. If you don't like your daily commute, then move closer to work or get a different job. Don't live your life the way you don't want to, because that is the surest way that your happy aura will be destroyed. The thing you want to do is allow yourself to be happy despite of everything that is going on in your life right now. Sure, you made mistakes in the past. Who cares? Sure, you did not achieve your goals yet. Sure, you don't have a girlfriend yet, but you can still allow yourself to be happy. And want to know how? Have hope. Hope that your future will be good is the thing that will allow you to always be happy. Because happiness can literally be made by solving problems in your life. Because everyone has those problems, and those problems make them miserable. That's why it's logical to say that you become a happier person by removing those problems from your life, or at least dampening their effects. Example, with a job you hate, there is no way you can ever be happy even when you go home. But if you find a job that you don't hate, at least you can go home and forget about it and have energy to actually do the things you like. Also, if you are finding this video helpful so far, then like and subscribe. So, truth number 3, and this is the one most guys have problems with, but the fastest way to have people gravitate around you is to simply silence your struggle, aka stop complaining about your problems. When people see someone who seems happy, most of the time they confuse living easy and not having problems. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that, how easy I have it, how I didn't struggle in life, etc. But those people know nothing about me. They have no idea what I've dealt with in life. But since I appear happy all the time, they assume I don't have problems. And here is why this matters to you. Losers love to trauma dump. They love to tell everyone how bad their boss is, how broke they are, how unfair life is, how depressed they are. But remember point 1, people can't handle their own sadness, let alone yours. So when you complain, you become a drain on their energy and they will avoid you. When you learn to shut your mouth, handle your problems in silence, and only present a positive, happy front to the world, a crazy psychological shift happens. People assume that you are winning in life. They assume you've got it all figured out. And this creates an illusion of strength and competence. And people respect the guy who smiles even when things are tough. And because they respect you, they treat you better. They offer you better opportunities. And they actually want to be around you. A quick thing, if you want to stop being weak and insecure and finally become the man who gets respected by everyone, finds true love, and gets married, I wrote down the exact system that got me there. It's called Top Secret Project, and you can grab it on Amazon right now. But you don't just get the book, you also get lifetime access to my private Discord, plus a completely free one-on-one coaching session with me. You just show up and I will map out your exact life plan so you don't have to guess anymore. You are literally getting hundreds of dollars of private coaching just for a cost of one book. And the links to access these bonuses are at the beginning of the book. So click the link in the description to grab it right now. And listen, if you are sitting there worried that this won't work for you, this is exactly why I included the one-on-one coaching call. We remove all the guesswork and make sure it fits your life. But this won't be open for long because I physically cannot fulfill these calls for everyone. So get it while you can and let's get to work. And I have a bonus point for you. And it is that girls especially feel your energy. When you seem uninterested, boring, or not in the mood, they will reflect those feelings right back at you. Because girls are attracted to positive, happy guys. They want to be around good energy. When you master your own happiness, you radiate confidence and optimism. And that is incredibly hot. Girls will start to notice you, and they will want to be a part of your life. Your happy aura will literally be like a magnet to them. They will see that you aren't needy or desperate for their attention because your happiness comes from within, and that independence is sexy as hell. So, as you can see, people like being around happy people because it makes them feel better themselves. Remember that everyone can be sad and miserable alone, but not everyone can be happy alone. They need other people for that. So, when you become that, everyone naturally starts to gravitate towards you. So allow yourself to be happy. Tackle your problems head on. Radiate positivity. Be the happy, confident guy that girls can't resist. And most of the time, the reason you aren't happy is that your life is not going in the direction you want. And usually, you are the one who is sabotaging it without even realizing. So if you want to learn how to stop sabotaging yourself, then watch that video right now. Remember, God is real and marriage is awesome.